The next step on Windows NT 4.0 is how to set up a user and user groups. The first step is click Start, go to Programs, go to Administrative Tools, and then go to User Manager. This is where the administrator will be setting up different users and responsibilities for those users for the groups. So first, the administrator, I am going to add. Add the guest. Let me just, okay. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to give a name, and he will name John Doe. And with Windows NT, I will have a lot of options for this profile for John Doe. And then I will be able to add him to, he will be considered as a power user. I will hit OK. Hit OK. We'll click New User. This will be his wife, Jane Doe. Or username will be J Doe. Full name is Jane Doe. And then we can go with the type of description, user. Then we're just going to leave the password blank for now. And then we're going to add Jane Doe as a power user. And remove as a user. Then we'll hit OK. We will add another user. And we'll name him B-Doe, as in Billy Doe. Description, user. And we will use, excuse me on this, we'll set him as a group, as a power user also. We will hit OK. And then we have JDoe and BDoe as two users. And let's see who we have as power users. So let's remove the guest. And as you see, we have Billy Doe and Jane Doe as power users. And they are set up in a group as power users. And then we will set up a new user. We'll have them as JDoe. John Doe is his full name. User. And then we'll have him as an administrator. Remove him. Hit OK. So now we have move the guest John Doe. Looks like it's a built-in account, so we're not able to do that. But as you see, we got two different power users as B Doe and John Doe, or Jane Doe. And then administrators is all these guys right here. And that's just a guess right there, and I see it's just a built-in. We're just going to leave this blank. That's just a guess. And as you see, we were able to create new users, and then we were able to put those new users into groups in Windows NT 4.0. Now with Windows NT, I'm going to discuss about file structure and management. Windows NT, we're going to go to Start, Program. We're going to look for My Computer, and as you see, it's on the top left, not in the Start. As you can see, the C file is under Share. If you look with that hand right there, so that anybody else with on a network would be able to share the files with this computer. Now, if you look at the program files right here, we have Plus and Windows NT. We'll have the accessories. These are the applications that run with Windows NT, Windows Messaging, Accessories, Dialer, Hyperterminal, ImageView, and WordPad. Now, if we delete these, there may be some issues with those programs, but would not necessarily mess with the operating system with Windows NT. But now if we go to the WinNT that is shared right here, you'll see that there is drivers, Explorer, System32, the main drivers for a Windows operating system. Now if we start deleting any of these files or changing any of these files, then there'd be issues with the operating system, and we may have to reinstall Windows NT, most likely losing all our saved data. And now if we exit out of this and just go to temporary, those are just temporary files, we can actually add different files in my briefcase, and it'll help us organize and keep our documents up to date between two PCs. This is a very nice shared feature that Windows NT has. And then we can create shortcuts and close. Now this is where we can actually put our files out for other users to be able to use. This is kind of a shared file location that we're so used to on like Windows XP, Windows 7, or Windows Vista. And that is pretty much on the file structure and documents. Now I'm going to go through the process of installing and uninstalling a program in Windows NT 4.0. Unfortunately, I have no programs that will run with Windows NT 4.0, but I will go through the process of installing a program. We'll go to Settings, Control Panel, Add Remove Program, and then we click Install. Click Next for the operating system to look through the A drive, which would be the diskette drive, and the D drive would be the CD-ROM drive. Unfortunately, I have no programs, as I mentioned before. So that would be the way of we would add a program. And then right here, there would be a program that we'd be able to uninstall, hence the add remove, but it's grayed out right now. So what we do is click on the program, click on add remove, and then we click OK, and the program, the operating system would delete the program that we wanted to remove. And that is the setup on how to add and remove a program in Windows NT. I will have and demonstrate is installing a printer. Unfortunately, I don't have no other programs that would run a printer off of Windows NT, but I will go through the setup anyways. So we'll click Start, Settings, Control Panel. We'll scroll down until we'll find Printers. Add a printer off of my computer. And maybe we know that a printer might be able to work on here. So we'll just select the first port. And then we'll see if it has the Epson. We'll just click Have Disk. And the computer is screaming at us. Click OK. And then as you see, it is not finding any information. So we're going to hit cancel. And we're looking for the 85 series. And then as you see, it is not able to find any of the appropriate drivers since the new CD-ROMs that I have, the drivers do not support Windows NT. And we'll try this one more time, and I don't like that. So now that is the process of installing a hard drive, or excuse me, a printer on Windows NT. Unfortunately, we just do not have the outdated systems to install on the Windows NT.